afternoon, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We're taking a look at your weekend forecast from March 18th through the 20th. And we're looking at a really, really nice warm day today here on as we head through the day. Very spring-like. And if you want to get out there and ski and do some spring skiing, this is your opportunity to do it. Not sure how much longer the skiing is really going to hold up here, as we're definitely losing so fast. And then we're going to have rain that comes through tomorrow, and then it'll linger us a few sprinkles on Sunday. So best day to get outside and get those activities in would be today by far. In terms of what's going on across the country, the pattern has really slowed down, very typical of early spring or mid-spring really as well. Here's our low-pressure system that yesterday brought us a few sprinkles here across southern Vermont. It's slowly meandering north and east, and then our system here over the central part of the country, this is going to take basically the next 3 days to get through, basically to exit across the St. Lawrence River Valley. And that's a real slow kind of mover here. And what's going to happen as a result of that is the storm is really wrapping up here well across the southeast now. It is going to come in our direction, but it's going to diminish somewhat in strength. So we've got these really significant thunderstorms here really across the southeastern United States that you'd think are pushing lots of moisture, and we're going to get a couple inches of precipitation. Looks like actually not so much. We'll have some off and on moderate to heavy rain tomorrow, but probably only a half inch to an inch or so of rain, which is good because with all the warm weather we've had, rivers are certainly swollen and we've got a lot of moisture ready to run off. So that'll help keep us from having any flooding issues. Besides in some basements, I think that would be the place where we could see some flooding issues. If we look at the satellite imagery here, you can see we really are at this thunderstorm complex here across for early morning here across Mississippi and Alabama is really pretty significant. And again, that's just pumping the moisture in. So we will have quite a bit of moisture to deal with, but because of the slow-moving nature of the storm, it will have actually wrung out some of its energy and moisture before it really gets here in across the northeast United States. Here is the general storm track. You can see by midday, we're still only just kind of on the Missouri-Illinois border. It's basically near Chicago overnight tonight. By tomorrow midday, that's actually when the heaviest precipitation is coming through as the warm front kind of comes through. By then, it'll be what's called an occluded front, really, which is a front that's not actually changing temperature as much, but kind of just wind shift direction, but often has a precip on it. That'll be happening about midday while the storm is way to our west across the Great Lakes regions. It starts to pull north of us, and as it pulls north of us, it will continue to pull in some moist air that's been wrapped around the system, which will give us our showers. But really by late afternoon on Saturday, we cut off any heavier precipitation. We could have some of the showers could be briefly heavy, but they'll be off and on, and more off than on, particularly by Sunday. During the day on Sunday, we're looking at just a few sprinkles here and there with several hours sometimes of dry weather in between, and probably even a few peaks of sun on Sunday. So in terms of the storm details, a slow-moving storm with off and on rain between Friday night. Tonight we could have our first showers by tonight and Sunday afternoon. Heaviest precipitation will be during the day on Saturday. Total precipitation between half an inch and an inch. There is a small risk of basement flooding. Essentially, if your basement has issues in the spring, this is the kind of storm that will bring it, but not enough rain unless something changes to really get us into any kind of river flooding issues. And sprinkles will transition to flurries Sunday during the day at the highest of elevation. So if you're skiing on Sunday, the top thirds of the ski areas may change to some flurries instead of sprinkles when the precipitation comes down. Sunday's going to be a really mushy day to ski, though, if you are out there. So in terms of your weekend forecast today, low 60s today, mid 60s for some of those other locations. Wouldn't be surprised to see some places like Brattleboro or Bennington get up to 65, 66 degrees. Average of 62 today. Very warm, above average temperatures. A little bit of light rain tonight. We drop back into the upper 40s. Rain tomorrow. That'll be off and on. It won't be a wall-to-wall rain event, but we will have some off and on showers and some steadier rain throughout the day. Tomorrow's kind of a soggy day. Sprinkles by Friday or by Saturday night into Sunday. Lows fall back into about the 40s. And on Sunday, we basically temperatures hold steady as the cold front will eventually move through late Sunday afternoon. A few sprinkles, like I said, those may transition to a few flurries at the highest of elevations. No issues on the roads or anything like that, just mostly sprinkles. And then we do fall back to about freezing with some clouds still Sunday night before we clear out finally on Monday as the storm does finally head through. In terms of your outdoor activities forecast, Today is warm, ski in a t-shirt. So if you like to do that, today's the kind of day you can do that. Might be one of the only days you get a chance to do that this spring. You never know. So if you get a chance to get out there, today's a great day. If you can't go skiing today, that's perfectly. If you want to get out there and do more spring activities, get out there, rake the lawn a little bit. Most of us have lost our snow, things like that. If you go for a walk, the back roads will be very muddy. So if you live on a back road, you already know that. Off and on moderate rain on Saturday. Saturday will be kind of a slushy, or not slushy, a wet and a dreary day. And then Sunday, a few sprinkles. Like I said, this will also have a few breaks of sun. Keep an eye on the radar, and you can certainly find a time to get out there and do some outdoor activities, or just have a light rain jacket with you. And it's not going to be wall-to-wall rain. So definitely get outside and do some stuff on Sunday as well. Thanks for joining me for the weekend forecast. I'll be back on Monday with a look at your work week forecast for next week. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel before, I would encourage you to do that. And I would like to give a quick shout out to my patrons who help support what I do here at the West River Weather Guy. And if you're interested in becoming a patron, you can follow the link in the description below, which gives you all the details about what that entails and the benefits that you get. Otherwise, I'll be back, like I said, on Monday with a look at your work week forecast.